we're proud we have the winner of the how-to category here, Escape from the Plastic Prison, a practical guide to getting out of debt, and Lord knows we need it. Not only is Escape from the Plastic Prison the quintessential guide to getting yourself out of debt, it is an entertaining and frankly revealing look at the credit counseling and debt collection industries based on the author's quarter century spent in the trenches. You'll learn how to talk to your creditors, how to structure a viable budget, how to negotiate settlements, and in short, how to take control of your personal financial life. Please welcome Ben Perry.
Well, I was trying to get my wife on the phone, but it didn't work. It worked in rehearsal, so this is for you, Judy. Say hi, Judy. Hi, Judy. Well, considering 3 of 4 of my laugh lines were already used, I'll have to think of something else. Actually, one of them was pretty good. They laughed, so I'm glad that the other 2, I'm not using them right now. I did write a little something to read today. However, that went better in rehearsal too. However, in the interest of saving time and subscribing to the theory of writing about what you know, which Connie had talked about earlier, I spent almost 30 years helping people get out of debt through a company called Credit Counselors Corporation, which was founded by my mom. And my dad is still going strong, and yours truly. And through that service, I actually was across the desk from thousands of people, trying to do what I could to help them get out of debt. And I grew very weary of an industry that, frankly, I started to abhor. And so I walked away from that industry in 2002. I tried to stay closely in touch with the goings-on as well. And good that I did, too, because a lot of changes have come down through the pipe through the years in communication, but also in the credit collection and counseling industries. I did stay in the industry long enough to learn the one most asked question in the world, I think, and that is, what is the meaning of life? Everybody wants to know what the meaning of life is, and I know what that answer is, and I'm going to share it with you tonight. It's helping people. That's exactly what it is. Helping as many people as you can, pull them up by their bootstraps, whatever you can to help whenever you can. That's the reason I wrote Hold Up Book, Escape from the Plastic Prison. And what this is a practical guide to getting yourself out of debt. There's over 60 million people in this country that need the information that's in this book. And people used to ask me all the time, well, what do you do to help people get out of debt that they can't do for themselves? And the answer is simply nothing. As long as you have the tools in front of you, and that's what I did. That's why I wrote this book. I had it in mind since 2002. I had the title in mind a long time ago. And I roughed out some chapters. But it wasn't until the infamous bailout, I'm waiting for the boo. Boo! All right, thank you. That my spiritual and my writing juices really started to flow. So I worked on it. This is my first book, like a lot of you people. In fact, as I'm waiting for this to become a bestseller, I'm doing the same thing that Tanya is doing. I'm a waiter in a restaurant. Anyway, I want to thank everybody in the committee. I want to thank Bruce and Debbie Herring, as well as Christian Plummer. Thank you very much. And for whoever reviewed it, I'm honored. I'm humble. And I plan on putting some kind of a stamp on the back of here saying that I won. Thank you very much.
And the check's in the mail.
Thank you. Just don't put it on a credit card.